Hello there and happy Easter. It is so good to send this update to you all. I'm so excited to share in just the gratitude I have for your sacrifice so that I can be on mission full time here at the University of Illinois. There has been so many good things that the Lord has been doing here, but I wanted to share a quick glory story with you about a student and friend of mine named Lane here on campus. She's a sophomore and she is in my Bible study and also in growing discipleship this semester. She wasn't able to attend our SEEK conference back in January, but she had really been feeling on her heart that she wanted to return to confession, but was quite nervous and had a lot of questions, about the faith on her heart and why certain things were considered sinful in the church. And so it had been a big prayer of mine for the past few months that she could receive the courage to go to confession with me. And a couple weeks ago, with great joy, she went to confession for the first time in a while. And and after her confession and after receiving the absolution, the prayer of absolution, the priest stayed and answered a lot of her questions. And it was such a grace from above that was able to happen. And since then, I have just seen a lot more freedom in the way that Lane lives and how she sees herself. And I know that is because of the mercy of God. And so that was just a short glory story that I wanted to share with you. Lane, like I said, is in growing discipleship. So I'm hoping by the end of the semester to give her what we call a high call, which is just a fancy way of saying inviting someone into mission and inviting someone to not only sacrifice for their own spiritual life, but sacrifice for other people's spiritual lives and to lead them in the faith. And so I'm very excited about that. I would love for you to be praying for Lane and for the conversion of her heart, the continued conversion. And Lane is in a sorority on campus, and so recently her heart has really started to break open for the women around her in her house. She's just recognizing that she has now received this mercy and love and freedom, and she's noticing, I want other people to experience this too. So it's so exciting, and I'm really eager to see where the Lord takes her the next few weeks. Below, I also mention about our spring break mission trip, our Koinonia retreat, and an event we hosted called An Upper Room, as well as some prayer requests I have. So I would also love to be praying for you all. I already am, but in a more intentional way. So please, if you have any specific prayer requests that you would like me to know of, please click the button that is down below at the end of the newsletter and submit anything you'd like, and I will continue, Jonah and I will continue to pray. The last grace I wanted to share is just that Jonah and I have really been settling into being married on mission and the gift that it is to share our vocation and our home with students here. So just please pray for all the students who come from broken families or homes, and that we might continue to show them just a place of refuge here and the beauty of the sacrament of marriage. And please keep praying for Jonah and I in that. But it is just such a joy for both of us to be full-time on mission here, and we cannot thank you enough for your continued monthly or one-time gifts of sacrifice so that we can be here. I'm just so excited to talk to you all in a couple weeks as we wrap up the semester and kind of what's next for Jonah and I. And so stay tuned for that, and just know of our loves and prayers for you. See ya.